the standard, you'll have a problem. Most people, in my opinion, are not lazy. They lack direction. They need to become accountable. They need to become responsible. In my mind, that is be the job of the people to whom they report to.
So you're saying that a leader should actually supervise the subordinate.
Absolutely.
And also guide them.
Yes,
At all times? Or can we give them a leeway? Like, okay, today you can actually take a rest. But on other days, you have to work harder.
Well, if you are a very good leader, then do the following. You give them a work assignment for 1 week. And then you know whether they want to rest or otherwise. But then that particular work is for the whole week. You got to produce that work. If you don't supervise that, or if you don't check on that, let's assume it's done. Probably you got to look at the other way around. I mean, are you a good leader yourself? Are you someone who is constantly getting things done, or are you too pushy? Are you pushing yourself to the limit that other people see you as like
Uptight.
a monster? Yeah, it's uptight.
So you have to lead by example.
Exactly. And I said just now, remember, talk to them. Hey, I need this work to be done. We can't afford to have so many breaks. It's like this, okay? As an example, sometimes you sit in meetings for 4 or 5 hours in one meeting. Is that really necessarily productive? Okay, one person talk, 9 person listen. What kind of meeting is that? You see? So all that must be taken into account.
So
I don't
nip
think
in
we're
the
lazy.
bud.
I don't think we're lazy. What I think is that they must be given proper instruction, proper direction. You don't expect people to know what you want. And that, I think we have to find a way. I give you an example of what we do in our own operation. Every single employee must account for 8 hours a day. What they did every 20-minute blocks. We have a system like that. And everybody does it, okay? And I get, even my own personal assistant sends me the report every day how she has spent that 8 hours a day. Whether she's traveling or doing, she produces that, and also she gives a detailed report of what she did, and she rates herself as to the quality of her productivity. So it can be done. It's a question of do you want to do it or
So
not.
just about anyone in this world can be efficient, can be productive if they have proper guidelines. So as a leader, you should actually agree on a timeline and
exactly.
put a timeline probably on a weekly basis and supervise your subordinate,
Very
and
good.
that way your team can work better.
Exactly. But my point is, okay, sometimes certain people need, as you said, a little leeway. Those people must manage differently. There are some you need to manage differently. So like I said some time ago, I said, hey, those people that need to be managed on a daily basis, you get up in the morning, tell them this is what I want from you by the end of the day, and we meet in the afternoon just before lunch break or something like that, tell me where you've done. And then at the end of the day, you receive the work and you know they've done it or not. That's one group of people to do. The other group would be, okay, I give you this assignment for the whole week, give it to me at the end of the week. There are people who you can rely on, people who need to be guided upon. Young graduates today need to be guided on this matter very, very carefully, because in our school system they don't teach you this, and if you do not have the ability to lead them, then you're going to sit there and say, well, I'm sitting there waiting for work to come. It doesn't come, and when it comes, I got to do everything in 10 minutes. You choke yourself to death.
So not everyone can work the same way.
Cannot.
Everyone is different. Planning your time to boost your productivity right here on 812 Live with Dr. Vanga, time management guru. Well, if you have any questions, please email us at 812@radio24.com.my. Don't forget that Dr. Vanga will be with us every Sunday at 8:15 p.m. and we also air the repeat of the show every Monday at 9:15 p.m. Thank you so much, Dr. Vanga.
Thank you very much for having me. See you
This
next
is
week.
Purnama Radio 24.